sun sets, we welcome you on this beautiful afternoon to Falcor Bay. It's roll against them. An open air. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. That jab misses. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice job by him to block that jab. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. He just misses with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He misses with that straight left. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Taking a big breath, and here we go again. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just missed with that jab. A straight right just misses. Exchange here from both men. Counter punching. Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know that bell rings and we start the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. connect percentages have to be off the charts. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Threw the uppercut but did not score. A receipt is coming right back. Missing with that jab. He threw a punch and just, you know, the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you... Back at it in round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Time counter shot. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about what?
Perfect counter lands. Bombs away. Counter punch. These two are the perfect dance partner.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice punch. There's a counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Jab misses. Missed him with that uppercut. Beautiful counter punch. The game plan to... There's the bell for round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Catch and shoot. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. Yes, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
Perfect counter shot. punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Not a lot of defense here at all. They exchange punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum. There's the bell to start round 6. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
That counter shot lands. Nope, that hook won't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
It's all offense all the time. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in round 7. Here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
It was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter. He parries that left jab away. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. They missed with the jab. Good counter punch. Missing with the hook. He scores with the counter. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you're thinking, you just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Catch and shoot. That counter shot lands. You don't want to trade shots. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a round that's there's the bell for round 8. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Nice counter. Can you believe what we're seeing? We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
That will do it. They want no more.